I circled verse 6 in chapter 42. If ye will not obey God, ye shall die. Spake Azariah and Johanan unto Jeremiah, God hath not said, Go not into Egypt. I circled verse 7, chapter 44. Jerusalem shall be a desolation, because they serve other gods. Howbeit I sang my prophets rising early. I circled verse 28. O Barak, seekest thou great things for thyself? Seek them not. Thy life I will give unto thee. Against the Gentiles. Prophecy against the Gentiles. Jacob I will save thee from afar off. Against the Philistines. Against Moab. The Ammonites shall be a desolate heap. Concerning Edom. Concerning Damascus. Concerning El-Hazor. And concerning Elam. Against Babylon and the Chaldeans. Chapter 51, I highlighted verse 60. Against Babylon, evil Merodach lifted up the head of Jehoiakim and brought him forth out of the prison, and spake kindly unto him, and changed his prison garments, and did continue to eat bread all of his life. Lamentations. It is good for a man to bear the yoke in his youth. Our skin was black like an oven because of terrible famine. A famine can cause your skin to turn black. She explains why African Americans who are starved always have black skin. It's because they have famine. Ezekiel at 598 BC, the 5th year of King Jehoiachin's captivity. Ezekiel in the land of Chaldeans, 4 living creatures, every one had 4 faces and 4 wings. They sparkled like they had hands of a man, or like brass. They had the hands of a man. They had the face of a man, a lion on the right side, an ox on the left, and an eagle. The living creatures ran of lightning, wheels and barrel. Their work was the middle of a wheel. And when the living creatures went, they went and lifted up. Firmament upon the heads of the living creature was crystal, their wings straight, the one toward the other. A throne of sapphire, and man upon it, fire round about, the bow of rainbow, the glory of the Lord. A bunch of symbolic objects. The Spirit set me on my feet, and I said unto thee, I send to thee, whether they will hear or forbear, thou rebellious house. Be not afraid. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Eat that I give thee. A book, and there was written there in Lamentations. Eat that roll. It was in my mouth as honey. Verse 7 of chapter 3 I circled. When thou givest him not warning, his blood will I require at thy hand. This is the promise of the prophets. If thou warn the man, thou hast delivered thy soul. Take thee a tile, and portray Jerusalem. Build a fort against it, and a mount, and set the camp also, and the battering rams. Lay siege against it, a sign. Years of iniquity, 390 of Israel. Lie on thy right side of Judah 40 years. For Judah's 40 years of sinning. And I circled verse 15. Thy beard burnt with a third fire, a third strinned about with the knife, a third scattered in the wind. 17 I circled of chapter 5 of Ezekiel. Chapter 6 I circled verse 8. And a unique evil is come. I circled verse 19 of chapter 7. "70 men of the ancients of the house of Israel," the quorum of the 70. They set a mark upon the foreheads of men that cry abominations. Slay utterly, but come not near the mark. Chapter 10. This is like Ezekiel 1. It talks about the creatures with the 4 faces. And the court was full of the brightness of the Lord's glory. They were full of eyes round about.